Pag-uusapan natin ang about sa Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Neil Gavin. I'm a registered nurse and I do have a degree in medical surgical nursing. I create educational contents to other nursing students to help with their studies. If that's something that you are interested in, consider subscribing. If you're already a subscriber though, thank you so much for your love and support. I see you. I upload my videos every single day. Don't miss that. Subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you will be the very first to watch my newest uploads. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share with your friends because that will really help me know that you like to see more contents like this. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. Hi kakulto! Kumusta ka? Anong ganap mo? Ang saya-saya, no? Nag-enjoy ka ba nung last dating discussion about sa nursing? Yes, kung hindi mo pa napapanood yun na, ililink ko dyan yung playlist. But for today, you guys, pag-uusapan natin ang about sa Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Paano mo mas lalo maaalala at paano mo mas mahihimay at maiintindihan kung ano nga ba ang Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, in order for me to do that, I will need to switch back to my PC and I'll see you guys in a bit. So welcome nga sa ating formal discussion sa ang iyong Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now I'm gonna just share to you the objectives of our today's discussion. Okay, we're gonna define Maslow's hierarchy of needs in a thorough iisa-isahin natin yan. Thorough discussion to ng ating Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Pati yung mga concepts related to your Maslow's hierarchy. Next, we're gonna discuss the types of needs. Kasi ito nga po ang ating mga types of needs. So asahan nyo na i-discuss natin sila isa-isa. Hihimayin natin yan and I'm also gonna give you examples para mas lalo mo siyang maintindihan. Next, implication to nursing practice. Bakit nga natin pag-aaralan tong human needs? I-connect natin siya sa ating nursing practice. And of course, we're gonna have a short quiz. Okay, ready ka na? Let's begin. Now, what is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you guys? So when we talk about Maslow's hierarchy, this is a definition of basic human needs as a hierarchy, a progression from a simple physical needs to more complex emotional needs. Bakit ba natin ito need malaman as nurses? Kasi, kung matatandaan nyo, whenever we do prioritizing, at minsan lumalabas sa mga exams, sa mga multiple choices, yung setting up, yung pagpa-prioritize ng mga patient's needs. Naalala mo si ABC, yung vital signs, laboratories, Maslow's hierarchy of needs whenever you want to prioritize which intervention will go first sa prioritization nating mga nurses at hindi lang sa exam pati na rin sa actual clinical sa actual area natin whenever we encounter our patients. Don't worry because we're gonna have a thorough discussion about that, okay? Yes, A Theory of Human Motivation nga. Ito yung libro na nilabas ni Abraham H. Maslow. Now, Maslow is subsequently extended the idea to include his observations of humans' innate curiosity. You guys, definition of terms, when we talk about innate curiosity, ano yung unang-unang pumapasok sa otak mo? Otak mo, girl. Yes. Well, in simple terms, it only defines the innate or born to be curious. Tayong mga tao daw ay born to be curious. Yung natural curiosity natin. Now, his theories, ito nga si Abraham H. Maslow's, is parallel other theories of human developmental physiology, some of which focus on describing the stages of growth in humans. He then created a classification system needs of society as its base and then proceeding more acquired emotions. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is used to study how humans intrinsically partake in behavioral motivation. So kung hindi mo pa nakikilala si Abraham H. Maslow, eto siya, o diba, ang taray, ang lakas makasampagita pictures, action star siya dati. Char! Next. Now, kanina we talk about motivation. Naalala mo yon, yung parang pinahapyawan natin motivation. I-define lang natin ng very, very quick. When we talk about motivation, this is the experience of desire or aversion. Ito yung kapag sinasabi mo, I want something or I want to avoid or escape something. As such, motivation has both an objective aspect or ito yung goal or thing you aspire to. An internal or subjective aspect Or it could also be the things that you want or you don't want or you want to go away. Now, kung hindi ka pa nakakakita, ito po yung sinasabi kong pyramid. Char! Now, don't worry kasi hihimayin natin ito in a bit, okay? But I just want you to understand that when you talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's actually represented by a pyramid. Yung pinaka-bottom part, makikita mo dito, physiological. And then yung pinaka-top dito, self-actualization. Now, Maslow's theory was fully expressed in his 1954 book, Motivation and Personality. The hierarchy remains a very popular framework in sociology, research management training, and secondary and higher psychology instruction. Maslow's classification hierarchy has been revised for over time. The original hierarchy states that lower level must be completely satisfied and fulfilled before moving on to a higher pursuit. However, today scholars prefer to think of these levels as continuously overlapping each other. Meaning, kung dati sinasabi na bago ka mag-proceed ng safety and security, kailangan mo munang masatisfy yung physiological need. But today, our practice, nag-overlap sila. Na ano ibig sabihin nito? It only means that lower levels may take precedence back over other levels at any point in time. Next, now we're gonna discuss each, okay? So kalma tayo. Ang pinaka-bottom part natin, gusto ko tandaan mo ang iyong physiological needs. Physiological needs is a concept that we derive to explain and cultivate the foundation for motivation. This concept is the main physical requirement for human survival. This means that physiological needs are universal human needs. Physiological needs are considered an internal motivation according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This theory states that humans are compelled to fulfill these physiological needs first in order to pursue intrinsic satisfaction on a higher level. So when we talk about physiological needs, ano yung gusto kong tandaan mo dito? Baby loves, anong gusto kong tandaan mo dito? Physiological needs are your universal basic needs. Basic needs. Ano to? Ito yan, oh. Yan, oh. Di ko man lalagyan dyan kung wala yung talagang silbi. Okay, let's proceed. Now, what will happen if this need is not achieved? Ano mangyayari daw? If these are not achieved, it leads to an increase in displeasure within an individual. In return, when individuals feel this increase in displeasure, the motivation to decrease these discrepancies are increases. Na kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan yung displeasure. Pag sinabi mong displeasure, ano to? Feeling of irritation, annoyance at disapproval. Ito siya. Ito mangyayari sa'yo pag hindi mo na-achieve ang iyong physiological needs. Example, gutom ka, girl. O diba, ganito itsura mo pag gutom ka, girl? Ganito. Kapag hindi ka na sex, char! Ganito itsura mo. Next, basic needs. Ito na yung mga halimbawa ng ating basic needs, okay? Una, homeostasis in biology. When we talk about homeostasis, alam mo na to, pero i-review lang natin. This is a state of steady internal, physical, and chemical conditions maintained by living system. This is the condition of optimal functioning for the organism and includes many variables such as body temperature and fluid balance being kept within a certain preset limits o yung tinatawag nating pre-homeostatic range. Other variables include the pH level of extracellular fluid and concentrations of sodium, potassium, and calcium ions, as well as that of the blood sugar level. And these need to be regulated despite the changes in the environment, diet, or level of activity. Now, each of these variables is controlled by one or more regulators or homeostatic mechanisms which together maintain life. Ano pa yung mga example natin ng ating physiologic needs? Health is wealth. Yes, ang health nga natin is considered under our general health ng mga tao is considered your physiologic needs. Now, let's define health. Nako, kilala mo na to. Alam ko, ka-memorize mo na to. Alam mo ba sa nursing, ito yung pinakaunang-unang medical term na nalaman ko yung meaning. Alam natin yan. Now, health. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. This is as per the definition of what? Of who? Your World Health Organization. Now, ano pa may example natin? Food and water, physiologic needs yan. Sleep, yes. Clothes, shelter, mansion, laban. O kung may mag-mansion ka, laban mo na yan. But once again, these are the examples of your physiologic needs. Now, may tanong ako sa'yo. Saan kaya papasok yung sex? Oh, no. Yes, laban. Mwah. Char. Under pa rin siya ng ating physiologic needs. Now, Maslow's hierarchy places sex in the physiologic needs category along with food and breathing. It lists sex solely from an individualistic perspective. For example, sex is placed with other physiological needs which must be satisfied before a higher level of motivation. Sala, bakit ko ba tinuro dyan? Oh? Pag hindi kasi nasatisfy ng jowa mo, wala ka tayong sex type, katulad ko, sana all my sex, yes, ganyan. Ang hindi na fulfill sa'yo ang iyong physiologic needs. So, kumapit tayo, ma'am. Malinaw na tayo sa physiologic needs, ha? Magpo-proceed na tayo sa ating, ano yung next level natin? Na ating pyramid, safety and security. Alright. Now, once a person's physiologic needs are relatively satisfied, their safety needs take precedence and dominate behavior. In the absence of physical safety due to war, natural disaster, family violence, childhood abuse, or etc. Or pwede rin in the absence of economic safety due to economic crisis and lack of work opportunities. Anto, safety na to sa pandemya. Good example to para sa ating lahat, ha? These safety needs manifest themselves in ways such as preference for job security, grievance procedures for protecting the individual from unilateral authorities, savings account, insurance policies, disability, accommodations, etc. This level is more likely to predominate in children as they generally have a greater need to feel safe. Anong gusto ko matandaan mo when we talk about safety needs? Huwag ka malilito, nasa pangalawang bahagdan na tayo, nandito na tayo, ma'am. Na gusto kong tandaan mo dito, feel safe. Safety and security. Lahat naman tayo may pangangailangan tayo o gusto natin yung ramdam natin yung ligtas tayo, yung pakiramdam na secure tayo, 'di ba? It's either pagdating sa safety, sa mga harm. Mga harm, ang konyo mo, girl. Ano ba yung mga examples na pwede nating ilagay? Personal security. This is a basic entitlement guaranteed by what? The Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Dito na papasok ang ating karapatang pangtao. Next, emotional security. Now, emotional security is the measure of the ability of an individual's emotional state. Huwag ka malilito, under pa rin tayo ng security, ha? This is simply insecurity. This is a feeling of general unease or nervousness that may be triggered by perceiving of oneself to be vulnerable or inferior in some way, or a sense of vulnerability or instability which threatens one's self-image or ego. So, anong gusto ko matandaan mo? When we talk about emotion, ano yung mga concept na related dito? Emotional security, yung inferiority, insecurity, self-image, ego. Okay? Now next, ano pa mga klase ng example ng security mo? Financial security. Economic security or financial security is the condition of having stable income or other resources to support a standard of living now and in the foreseeable future. Okay, money. So, parte pala yung pera sa ating pangangailangan, okay? But that is more under safety and security. Ano pa? Against accidents and illness. Diba? Gusto natin mga tao na maiwas tayo sa sakit at maiwas tayo sa mga sakuna, mga aksidente, ganyan, diba? That's part of your safety and security. Ano pa? Well-being. Your general well-being. Dito na rin pumapasok yung mga health insurance, kaya tayo nagkukumahog na magbayad ng mga health insurance because we wanna feel secure in the near future, right? Once again, these are the examples of your safety and security need. Huwag ka malilito. Pangatlo na tayo. Aakyat na tayo dito, ma'am. Ano to? Ito ang iyong social belonging. After physiological and safety needs are fulfilled, the third level of human needs are interpersonal and involve feelings of belongingness. Now, according to Maslow, human possesses an affective need for sense of belonging and acceptance among social groups, regardless of whether these groups are large or small. So, anong gusto ko matandaan mo? When we talk about social belongingness, the feeling or the need to be loved and be loved. This part.
both sexually and non-sexually by others. Hindi yung sarili mo ha, masyado ka narcissist, ganyan. So mapapasin mo dyan, ito yung mga image na ginamit ko para tumatak sa utak mo. Ito approval, ito yung love, ito yung love mo from your family, yung love mo from other people o yung peers mo. Ito naman yung pwedeng partner mo o relationship mo sa worker mo o yung love life, mga ganyan. Nagigigil ako sa'yo. Pwede rin namang fuck body to. Tara! Ano ba yung mga magagandang halimbawa ng iyong love and belongingness na needs? Now, isang magandang halimbawa nito, ito, large group, di ba, ng mga high school. Ito si ate. Kung gusto mo, anong tip nito ni ate? Kung gusto mo magkaroon ng masatisfy yung love and belongingness needs ng Maslow'S hierarchy of needs, magpakita ka ng puso. Ano pa? Family, di ba? Sinabi natin yan. Ano pa? Mga partners mo, mga couples mo, okay? Mga confidants mo, ayan. Ito, sila pa rin to, sila pa rin yan, ito hindi to sila, ano lang yan, daw dito, arty-arty lang yan, pero ito, wala na to, mems, wala na silang love and belongingness. Char lang, okay, anyways, next na tayo. Ano daw mangyayari kapag ang love and belongingness needs ng isang tao, isang pasyente ay hindi na-achieve? Okay, many people become susceptible to loneliness. Ano pa? Social anxiety. Ito yung mga takot makihalubilo sa ibang tao. At yung worst, clinical depression. Kaya pag iniwan ka ng jowa mo, girl, kumalma ka girl. Kung ayaw mong matulad kay ate mo atembang, gigigil ako. In the absence of this love or belongingness element nga, this need is especially strong in childhood and it can override the need for safety as witnessed in children who cling to abusive parents. Deficiencies due to hospitalism, neglect, shunning, ostracism, etc. can adversely affect the individual's ability to form and maintain emotional significant relationship in general. Okay? So pag malilito, self-belongingness, tandaan mo doon, yung acceptance mula sa ibang tao, yung feeling na nagmamahal ka at minamahal ka pabalik. Ito na ang ating self-esteem. Now, most humans have a need to feel respected. Okay? This includes the need to have self-esteem and self-respect. Esteem represents the typical human desire to be accepted and valued by others. People often engage in a profession or hobby to gain recognition. These activities give the person a sense of contribution or value. Anong gusto ko matandaan mo when it comes to self-esteem? When you talk about self-esteem, you're talking about your ego and your status needs. Okay? Now, ito yung isa sa mga concept na tinatalakay dito, yung moral. Wala naman taong gusto lagi siyang binabastos, hindi ba? Wala rin namang pasyenteng gusto siyang hinaharas. Ganyan, everybody needs to have that that's more of like security, self-insecurity. But wala naman yung binabastos siya, yung parang dinedegrade siya, hinihiya siya. Wala namang ganun, hindi ba? Talk about self-esteem, you're talking about respect. Self-esteem or an inferiority complex may result from imbalances during this level in the hierarchy. People with low self-esteem often need respect from others. They may feel the need to seek fame or glory. Yes, kasikatan at katanyagan. Katanyagan parang parehas lang. However, fame or glory will not help the person to build their self-esteem until they accept who they are internally. Physiological imbalances such as depression nga can distract a person or the person from obtaining a higher level of self-esteem. You guys, anong pinapahiwatig nito? Love yourself, respect yourself before you respect others. Okay? Before you can love and respect other people. Ririnig natin to, maraming tanyag na tao pero parang hindi sila masaya, hindi sila maligaya kasi may kulang sa kanila. It's either may kulang sila sa love and belongingness, maaaring tanyag sila pero hindi nila mabigay sa sarili nila yung respeto. Remember nga, bago tayo matapos sa self-esteem remember na esteem presents the typical human desire to be accepted and valued by others. Accept accepted and valued by others. That's the term. People do certain activities in their life to have that sense of contribution or value. 'Di ba ang sarap ng pakiramdam na meron kang ambag? 'Di ba sa inuman, mems, tingnan mo to. Oh. 'Di ba pag may ambag ka, ang lakas ng bunganga mo pag tumatawa kayo, mems, ang yabang-yabang mo. Pero pag wala kang ambag, mems, nanggigigil ako. Tahimik ka lang sa gilid, tango ka lang ng tango. Meron namang mga ibang mga friends mo talagang kahit walang ambag, makakapal lang talaga ang mukha nun. Pero, again, ang gusto kong matandaan mo when we talk about self-esteem, this is our desire to feel accepted and valued by others. Next, now what will happen if your self-esteem is not met? Ito ka na yung magkakaroon ka ng insecurities. Ano pa? Dito na yung mga moment na mararamdaman mo na you're not good enough. Kaya siya nag-lead sa depression kasi yung masyadong mababa yung tingin mo sa sarili mo, you guys. So, yeah, medyo sad lang. So, kung mapapansin mo, doon sa mga tao mayroong depression, may clinical signs or clinically diagnosed with depression, may problema sila. Meron silang merong makikitaan ka sa history nila or kapag kinausap mo sila, you kind of like get the full assessment of that patient, you will see that there's not really discrepancy, but there's an unmet need when it comes to your self-esteem doon sa specific na pasyenteng yan. Okay? Next. Ano na tayo? Dito na tayo. Saan na tayo? Dito na tayo sa pinakatuktok ng ating pyramid. We built this on the solid rock. Charing. Okay, ito ang iyong self-actualization. Now, this level of need refers to the realization of one's full potential. Maslow'S described this as the desire to accomplish everything that one can to become the most and that one can be. People may have a strong particular desire to become an ideal parent, succeed athletically, or create paintings, pictures, or inventions. Marami pang iba. But I just want you to understand that self-actualization is the topmost part of your pyramid of our Maslow'S hierarchy of needs. And when you talk about self-actualization, anong gusto kong isipin mo? Realization of one's what? Full potential. Pinaka todo-todong level ng potential mo bilang isang tao. Yes. So, para mas matandaan mo, babalik ko ulit sa iyo si ating lolo mo, Abraham Maslow. Sabi niya, ang self-actualization daw, and I quote, what a man can be, he must be. This need we call self-actualization. Alam mo, napaka-powerful nito. Habang ginagawa ko tong presentation na to, ito tumatak talaga to sa akin. Paano ba ita-Tagalog to? Para maganda siya itagalog. Try ko What a man can be. What a man can be. Kung ano ang kayang gawin ng isang tao, kailangan niyang maging ganon. Charot! Tulungan mo ako sa baba. Ilagay mo na lang kung anong English, Tagalog translate. Parang ang sabaw nung translation ko. Google ka, girl. Google Translate. Mali. Now, self-actualization describes the fulfillment of your full potential as a person, sometimes called self-fulfillment needs. Self-actualization needs occupy the highest spot on Maslow'S pyramid. Self-actualization needs include education, skill development, and refining of talents in areas such as music, athletics, design, cooking, and gardening, caring for others, and broader goals like learning a new language, traveling to new places, and winning awards. So yun na yung self-actualization. Now I have a question. Why do nurses need to understand about Maslow'S hierarchy of needs? Well, it helps nurses to prioritize clients' needs. Now, how do you prioritize the care of multiple patients, nurses? Paano nga ba? You can use Maslow'S hierarchy of needs to determine which patient should come first. Physiological needs come before self-actualization needs. If you have a patient who has an ABC need, you deal with that first before you deal with a patient who maybe has an education need. You even deal with an ABC need before you deal with a safety need. This is how Excuse me. This is how you can prioritize care and put this Maslow's hierarchy of needs into practice in your nursing care. You must meet the patient's needs. The patients often come to the hospital with many unmet needs. Remember that. We need to identify those needs through our assessment. Lumalabas na rin to sa board exam actually. Yung mga ABC mo, Maslow's ABC, vital signs, laboratories, and then yung Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, ano ba yung ABC? O, refresh lang natin. Isa mabilisan. Ano yung A? Airway. Ano yung B? Breathing. Ano yung C? Circulation. Gets? ABC. Ano mauna? Circulation, airway? Hindi. Airway muna bago ang circulation. Pangatlo ang circulation. Airway, breathing, circulation. Ganyan ang sequence, ha? Now, that's the importance of doing a holistic and complete assessment on our patient. We can start to identify that the ABCs are all met. Now, let's just have a quick review before the short quiz, nurses. Ready ka na? Laverne. Let's have a quick wrap up on the key points of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, there's 5 levels in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you guys. The first one is physiological needs. We must meet those ABCs of our patient before we address anything else. Then we can really focus on safety, encourage a safe environment and safe habits and safe practices by our patient. Make sure that there's a culture of safety. Make sure that they understand how to be safe. Make sure that your patient understand things that they can adjust in their lives to continue to be safe. Then we can focus on love and belonging. Reinforce the building and maintenance of strong social relationships. Then we can focus on esteem. We reinforce with our patient and we help our patient feel that esteem. And lastly, there's self-actualization. We help the patient set goals and we help them along with that path of both short-term and long-term goals. Yes! Ito na nga po tayo sa ating short quiz. I'm gonna give you 5 items for 5 minutes, okay? So, answerin mo na to. Babalik ako sa'yo after 5 minutes, baby. Good luck! Okay, you guys, we're back. How is the quiz? Are you guys okay? You still breathing? Okay. All right, so let's answer this. Okay, Maslow's hierarchy. Question number 1. Maslow's hierarchy of basic human needs is useful when planning and implementing nursing care as it provides a structure for what? A. Making accurate nursing diagnosis. B. Establishing priorities of care. C. Communicating concerns more concisely. D. Integrating science into nursing care. What is the answer? Letter B. Yes. Letter B. Establishing priorities of care. Yes, diba? Pinag-usapan natin to, nursing wag kang honor. Next, which of the following levels of basic human needs is most basic? Is it A, physiologic, B, safety and security, C, love and belonging, self-actualization? Gigigil ako sa'yo pag mali ka dito, shoot ka. Anong key term mo dito? Basic human need. Ano ang sagot dito? Letter A, of course, baby. Very good. Number 3, of all the physiologic needs, which one is the most essential? Ako, medyo tricky to. Is it A, food, B, water, C, elimination, D, oxygen? Nasagot mo dito. The right answer here is D. Now, oxygen is the most essential of all needs because all body cells require oxygen for survival, period. Maldita ka, girl. Okay, number 4. Of the following statements, which one is true of self-actualization? Is it A, humans are born with fully developed self-actualization? B, self-actualization needs are met by having confidence and independence. The self-actualization process continues throughout life. D, loneliness and isolation occur when self-actualization needs are unmet. Anong sagot dito? Number 4. The answer is letter C. Self-actualization process continues throughout life. Self-actualization or reaching one's full potential is a process that continues through life. All right. A is not the answer. Humans are born with fully developed self-actualization. No. Hindi yan. Fully developed. Pagka mo, self-actualization ka na. Ang galing mo, girl. Gigigil ako sa'yo. Now, di ba pinaka-highest point to ng pyramid natin? Pinaka-peak siya kasi siya yung pinaka-last na na-achieve if you're gonna follow your Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Letter B. Self-actualization needs are met by having confidence. Saan tong confidence na to? Self-esteem, di ba? Yung independence, that's more of like security. Loneliness and isolation occur when self-actualization needs are unmet. Santo, love and belongingness. Right? The answer is C. 5. The order of Maslow's hierarchy of needs from bottom to top. Bottom to top is, what is the answer, nurses? Physiological, safety, social, esteem, self-actualization. Period. Okay, let me know kung anong score nyo sa baba ha. Ilagay nyo siya sa baba. At guys, nag-enjoy talaga ako dito sa ating discussion na to. Kung hindi mo pa napapanood yung iba nating mga lectures, nursing reviewers that I created for you, make sure na i-check mo yung playlist na create ko. Nakalagay doon, nursing is on art, or you can simply click the icon button ha. And then magpo-pull up yung ibang mga discussions natin about nursing. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something out from this. I'm pretty sure may natutunan ka, girl. Ang galing ko kayo magturo. Char! Now, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more nursing educational contents. Oo nga po, 2 to 3 times a week ako nag-upload ng videos ng aking mga nursing educational contents. Kaya naman, I would really appreciate your love and support ha. Para sa atin to mga Filipino nurses, gusto ko lang talagang may bahagi yung aking natututunan at yung mga matututunan ko pa. You know what, in this content of my channel, I'm also learning with you. Kaya naman, sabay-sabay natin pag-aaralin, hihimayin natin ang mga nursing topics na meron tayo, okay? And I will promise you guys that I will make it easier for you, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Help me grow my channel. #TeamKuto. Give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let me know what you guys think. Put them down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out the other playlists that I created for you. I'll be putting the links on the description box, or simply click this icon button right here. Let's connect. Follow me on all my other social media accounts. Everything is at GorillaPod. I'll see you again.